When it comes to improving performance as an athlete, most of the conversations revolve around hard training, relentless discipline, and pushing the limits. But there's another side of the equation that often goes under the radar: your nutrition. Specifically, what you eat and when you eat it can make all the difference in how you train, recover, and even how hungry you feel throughout the day. Today, we're going to hit on something simple but impactful: why a high-protein breakfast isn't just for muscle recovery, but also a key to managing your hunger and keeping your energy stable. For a lot of athletes, this one shift in their routine can help prevent the mid-morning energy crashes and the temptation to overeat later in the day. The power of protein. You've probably been told 100 times how important protein is. It builds muscle, it speeds up recovery. It's the key macronutrient every athlete needs. But protein isn't just about physical gains, it's also about controlling how your body responds to hunger. When you start your morning with a protein-packed meal, say 2 or 3 hard-boiled eggs, you're doing more than just giving your muscles the nutrients they need. You're also helping to regulate your hunger signals for the rest of the day. Let's break down why. Each egg contains around 6 grams of protein, and it's loaded with healthy fats. This combination isn't just satisfying in the moment, it also slows down your digestion. You feel full for longer, meaning that your body isn't constantly nagging you for more food every couple of hours. That's because protein has a direct impact on a hormone called ghrelin, the hunger hormone. Ghrelin is responsible for making you feel hungry, and when you eat protein, it decreases the level of ghrelin in your body, making you less hungry. So when you fuel up with protein first thing in the morning, your body responds by keeping you fuller for longer. You've set the tone for the day. This isn't some random trick or hack, it's how your body is designed to work. Protein just happens to be one of the best tools to keep that hunger in check. What this means for athletes. Now, let's connect the dots. Training hard, possibly multiple times a day, and your appetite is through the roof. Maybe you've even struggled to keep your hunger under control after intense sessions. That's normal. But it doesn't mean you should spend your day grazing or overindulging in meals that don't serve your performance goals. If you start your day with a high-protein breakfast, you're laying the foundation for better hunger management. You'll be less likely to hit that mid-morning slump when your energy tanks and you start reaching for quick fixes like sugary snacks that spike your blood sugar and then leave you feeling worse. For athletes, controlling hunger means controlling your energy, and that's everything when you're pushing your body to its limits. A high-protein breakfast helps keep your energy stable, meaning you're ready to crush your morning workout without being distracted by hunger or weighed down by overeating. The breakfast that keeps you satisfied and focused. Let's talk real-life scenarios. Picture this. You start your day with 2 or 3 hard-boiled eggs and maybe a protein shake if you're on the go. What happens next? For the first few hours, you're focused. You're not thinking about food. You're not constantly looking at the clock waiting for the next meal. You're in the zone. That protein from breakfast is still working in your system, keeping your ghrelin levels low and your mind sharp. By lunchtime, you're ready for a meal, but you're not starving. You can make better choices, foods that fuel your body without the urge to overeat. And by the time evening rolls around, here's the surprising part: you're not that hungry. For athletes, this pattern, protein-heavy breakfast, regular lunch, light dinner, can be a game changer. Your body has been given the nutrients it needs early on, and by the time dinner comes around, it doesn't need much more. This isn't about starving yourself at night. It's about understanding that if you eat smart in the morning, you won't need to overcompensate later in the day. Your body will be in balance. Why you might not be hungry in the evening, and that's okay. A lot of athletes find themselves in this situation. After a day of training and eating well-balanced meals, they realize they're just not that hungry at night. This can seem counterintuitive because most people are used to large dinners being the main event of the day. But here's the thing. If you've fueled properly throughout the day, you won't need to cram in extra calories before bed. That being said, you have to be mindful of what your body is telling you. If you're not hungry, that's fine, provided that you've eaten enough earlier in the day to fuel your training and recovery. But if you start noticing that your energy is dipping or you're not recovering as quickly, it might be a sign that you just need to adjust your intake. Athletes, especially those who train hard, often require more food than the average person. Skipping meals altogether can lead to performance dips, fatigue, or worse, injury. If you're eating light at night, make sure your earlier meals are doing the heavy lifting for you. How to find the right balance. Now, none of this means protein is a miracle solution. It's just one part of the equation. The key to success is balance. Yes, a high protein breakfast can help curb your appetite, but you still need to pay attention to your overall intake: proteins, carbs, fats, and hydration. It's not just about feeling full. It's about feeding your body what it needs to perform at its best. Here are some tips to help you find that balance. Number 1, listen to your body. If you're not hungry in the evening, that's okay. Just make sure your earlier meals have been packed with nutrients you need. Monitor how you feel during training and how long it takes you to recover after intense sessions. Number 2, focus on whole foods. Real foods like eggs, lean meats, beans, and dairy provide more than just protein. They come loaded with vitamins, minerals, and fats that benefit your overall health. Don't rely on processed protein bars or shakes as your main source of nutrition. Number 3, hydrate consistently. Thirst is often mistaken for hunger. If you're feeling hungry at odd times, especially around training, check your hydration levels first. Water is just as important as food in keeping your energy balanced throughout the day. Number 4, plan your meals. If you know you're going to have a lighter dinner, make sure your breakfast and lunch are substantial. Don't let yourself get to the point of being ravenous, as that's when poor choices tend to happen. Instead, plan meals that align your activity and recovery needs. It's clear what you eat in the morning has a huge impact on how you feel throughout the day, especially if you're an athlete trying to maximize your performance. A high-protein breakfast can help curb hunger, stabilize your energy, and set you up for success, whether you're in the gym or on the field or just pushing through a demanding schedule. At the end of the day, it's all about understanding how your body responds to food and making the right adjustments. Protein is important, but balance is key. By tuning into your hunger signals and planning your meals around your training, you'll be able to stay fueled, perform at your best, and avoid the pitfalls of overeating or undereating. So next time you're tempted to skip breakfast or rely on a quick, carb-heavy snack, remember how powerful protein can be in keeping you on track. Until next time, train with purpose, live with discipline, and strive to achieve your best.